Welcome back to the Bobcast. We are back with Bobby and Anthony. Today's episode, we are going to be doing our normal interruption. The Falcons are going to reveal new jerseys in April, so we're going to talk a little about that. We got the Giants. First head coach domino has gone down. They hired John Harbaugh. I have a question that I thought of, and I'm gonna ask them. We're gonna give our reactions to the wild card games. And then we're going to obviously talk about the Rams and Panthers because if you see Rams, Panthers below us. So we're going to do that last. And then we're going to go into our divisional round where we're going to give an X Factor player. We're going to give red flags. And we're going to give a score prediction for each game. And then we're going to end this off by giving y'all one leg each. We're going to build a 3-man Bobcast Parlay. And we'll see if it hits.
Wendy's.
Anyways, so for today's Wenderuption, we have what's it called? Wonder Man, coming on the 27th of this month. Coming out on Disney Plus, I believe. Yeah. Can't wait to watch that and learn the lore about Wonder Man. Y'all know anything about Wonder Man?
Not much, with all due respect.
He's an actor.
I thought he
that's
was
playing a superhero that actually has powers.
Mm-hmm.
I thought he was similar to Wonder Woman, but totally different species. Two different hero archetypes, I guess.
And two different species.
Species is. I'm sorry. Don't cancel me.
Creatures of the Black Lagoon.
Black Lagoon.
You ever read that book or watched that movie? Whatever.
No. Also, they're starting a God of War TV show. I forgot who they picked for to act, but yeah.
I think somebody said that it's the same voice actor for Thor in the game.
Yep, it is.
So
yeah, I know Ryan Hurst because I watched Walking Dead, and he was.
Oh yeah, he's from there.
He was big and scary.
So I think they'll fit the role. Plus, he's old. He's in his 40s. He's like 6'7", 6'8".
He's actually very tall, bro. It's scary how tall Ryan Hurst is.
I mean, it makes sense. You're supposed to make Kratos.
No, I know.
Look
it's
like
just
a crazy large
Ryan
person,
Hurst
bro.
is a very large man.
Believe it.
I feel like he's a close descendant to at least the Viking, bro. You can't tell me he's not.
That's basically what it is. Are they adapting like the current, like the Ragnarok version, or like the Greek version? Is there any?
I think it's the Ragnarok version.
Okay. Interesting.
That's what I'm wondering. Yeah. We'll see.
Okay.
We will see.
Or I said Ragnarok. It's literally the Norse version or the Greek version. I could have just said that, but you guys know what I'm talking about.
But yeah, next thing to happen is the Falcons jerseys. I think they're gonna.
I haven't seen those yet, but
they're not revealed yet. But I think they're gonna go more their older style, maybe like a red helmet.
They need to go red jerseys.
It's going, yeah.
It has to be red jerseys, right?
It should be. Red should be their primary.
It really should.
And to think that's only the first team that's done it. Apparently, the Commanders are going to be getting some new ones. The Ravens, Titans, but all of them just haven't revealed theirs yet. Falcons revealed that theirs is coming in April. So
right after the season had
ended. Yeah, usually that's when teams do it.
Yeah.
An indicator that people know that teams are going to swap jerseys is if you go look at NFL Shop or the team store, all the jerseys will be on sale. So I bet if I go look at like the Commander store right now, the Ravens store, if they really are changing their jerseys, we're going to see like a whole bunch of jerseys on sale.
Personally, I know I'm a Panthers fan, but if these Falcons jerseys are fire, I could see myself getting one. Especially if it's like that throwback, like S.
I would actually, like because their jerseys were terrible. They were so bad. I don't know, and I was scared. Like if the Panthers ever change their jerseys, I was like, please just don't do what the Falcons did. Just don't do that.
Don't do a gradient.
No gradient.
And they only wore those things twice.
Yeah.
So
it was bad.
It was a massive fail. Let's get into the Giants hiring John Harbaugh.
That one, I think I was playing 2K and I just seen
What was I doing?
Giants hiring John Harbaugh. It was very late from what I
You know
remember.
what's funny? I was on Underdog.
Yeah.
And the Underdog
Then
notification
the
pulled up.
notification.
That's how I found out. I was
Yeah.
like,
Yeah,
what?
underdog notified me too.
Some
Yeah,
people
it's
are
crazy.
questioning it. Some people. It's an interesting hire because he don't call plays on either side of the ball. He was a special teams coach. So the
Some
only thing
people
that
thought he
he's
was
really
gonna
going
go
to
to
go
the
in there and
Titans.
do
Crazy.
is change
That's
the
crazy to even
culture.
think.
That's what he's going to do. Change the
You
culture.
kind of have to.
So it's really all in the coordinators. That's going to be what makes or break this job. It's probably going to be Todd Monken and someone else, but and Todd Monken can actually be very good. You know, he coached Lamar, so Jackson that would have
Oh, so
Jackson Dart looking good. Yeah,
I was about to say he's
that
gonna
would be very
basically bring
familiar. Yeah,
over
I don't think
somebody
they're bringing
who.
over the same DC, but I know I seen Todd Monken unless he gets
Yeah, or he's
a
gonna
head coach
stay over
job.
there for a minute.
Yeah, no, I think they let go
I
of
wouldn't be
Orr.
some. Huh?
I think
Oh,
they
they let him
go.
go?
Yeah.
Oh, well, now he has to find a new job. Make him our DC.
Please, someone take Edgerov, man. But we'll get into Edgerov later.
I need him gone.
Please, but that's all I'm gonna say right now. Take Edgerov. I did see some people saying this Harbaugh hiring is reminding some people of Frank Reich going to us. And I can see it in a way where it's like, oh, older head coach just got fired, instantly gets picked up to a young quarterback. Basically. And
Yeah.
and I see it. It's just a lot different because he doesn't call plays. Frank Reich called our offense, and we had the worst offense
ever.
Yeah, so I see it in a way, but I think Harbaugh's really should change that culture that the Giants finally needed, and maybe should provide some stability at head coach because the Giants don't have that
At all. They haven't had it for like since Eli left. To be honest,
Yeah.
even before Eli left, bad culture. Bad culture. All right, DJ, what's your question?
Okay, so because it was something that I was thinking about. If you guys were, just a head coach candidate, which job would you take? Which job is most intriguing to you, and why? There's the Ravens, so there's a Lamar, but older vets on that team, so it's basically win now or you're probably gone. The Dolphins, the Falcons. It's another one of those where if you don't win, you're probably gone, especially with those pieces on offense. The Giants, well, not anymore, but we got the Titans, the Cardinals, the Raiders, and the Browns.
Okay. I'm gonna try and put them.
The easiest one to say is the Falcons, so I'm leaving that off of my list because you got Bijan, you got Drake London. I'm leaving that off my list because obviously I would take that one, but
I would take that one too. But I'm trying to
I would take
curate it into like categories.
Yeah.
So like the Browns, Titans, Cardinals,
Titans,
and
Cardinals,
the Raiders.
Raiders.
All four of those teams are going into the direction of they need a quarterback, and they need a young quarterback right now, and that's what they're trying to find in the draft.
And the Raiders.
If I'm a head coach, if I'm a head coach candidate, that's exactly what you're looking for. Yep. Not only are you trying to build with your team, you're also trying to build with your young quarterback. You're trying to figure out what your quarterback's tendencies are, especially in their rookie or second year. So those jobs would be intriguing. Now for the Falcons, the Giants too. Well, the Giants are in that back the third tier category. Now the Falcons, the Dolphins, and the Ravens, you're dealing with those three teams that are kind of in the mixed of trying to figure something out, and you have two quarterbacks in Miami and Baltimore that they haven't played well. They hadn't played well this year, but you've seen what they could do. So you're gonna try and do your best to not mess it up when you get there.
And I think Tua might be a cut candidate this year potentially.
Right.
Cut
so
trade. He could be a.
He could be
gone. Looking at it, he could be a Cardinal. I could see.
Right.
One of those situations. Cardinals don't want to reach for Ty Simpson in the draft, but Dolphins trade pick they're 10 and Tua for pick 3. I could see something like that.
That'd be perfect. That'd be perfect.
Yeah.
But and with Lamar, he signed his extension, or he's looking to sign an extension soon. So now, like as a coach, you're kind of looking at it like, do I want to go over there? He signs that extension, and I don't like coach well. Now I'm fired, and now he's just there with a bad team.
Yeah,
like you're gonna basically get the blame for it. And I don't know who that last team you were talking
and don't
about.
forget the Steelers as well. We didn't even talk about Mike Tomlin.
The Steelers. That's another
The
place where you're
Steelers,
like,
you go there because you know you're gonna have stability.
Exactly.
Like you know you're getting coaching stability there, and your job is safe for
so much
years.
leeway. They gave all three of their head coaches that they've had in history leeway. They gave them 15 years plus within the organization. So if anything, like the best job to stay is either Pittsburgh or Atlanta, especially if you're able to use those pieces on offense and defense. I think the most potential you could have is with like the Raiders, especially if you could make the worst. Probably the Cardinals.
Yeah, I would say the Cardinals because they're also a very interesting team because I actually just seen a tweet about it earlier. Let me see if I can pull it up. I think it was from ML Football or something. But they were talking about how like just the pieces on the Cardinals that could be pretty sneaky. Like Trey McBride, top 10 player in the league. Josh Sweat is a top edge rusher in the league. Marvin Harrison can be good. Yeah. Michael Wilson can be good.
He showed good. He was good this year too.
Will Johnson will be good in the league.
Exactly.
Like, players like that. And Walter Nolan.
Right.
So like they got some very interesting pieces. It's just that
they just couldn't put it together with a quarterback. You just need to find you need to find the right quarterback.
They're one of those interesting spots that I feel like they could get. Like I see some people saying that Clint Kubiak might actually consider the Cardinals. I know it'll be tough going against all those coaches in that division. Like you're literally going against McVay, McDonald, all of them every year. Yeah, and those are not gonna be easy games. But yeah, the Cardinals are a sneaky team. The Titans could be pretty sneaky, you know, depending on Cam Ward's development. They got a ton of cap space.
And just the pieces they surround him with, because that wide receiver core is not ideal whatsoever. So they need to find a number one in the draft or either in free agency. So, but I like the worst, like, I wouldn't say it's the worst, but it's probably not the most ideal, maybe.
To me, it's the Browns.
Yeah. Because you still have Shador and Dylan Gabriel
you still
there.
Need your quarterback. What are you doing with Deshaun Watson's contract? That's what makes
that's bad.
That job.
You know what? Yeah, you're right. It's the Browns. Yeah, I should have thought of the Browns because that team's been unstable since Baker left. So
yeah.
Yeah, I'd probably have.
They're getting like Grant Udinski from the Jaguars. He was with us under Frank Reich, and he's just been excelling ever since. He went to the Vikings, was a QB coach, or was assistant QB coach, and then got hired to the Jaguars as their OC. Obviously, not calling plays under Liam Cohen, but you know he's according to Kevin O'Connell, he's one of the smartest guys, and he prefers to live close to the stadium so he can go ahead and get like his game day like routine and all of that in. Like I was like,
so you like coaches like that. You like coaches that are in tune with the game.
And he's only 30.
Oh, see.
So like,
he could still play if he wanted to.
He could still like. I could see him going to one of the young teams with the young quarterback and growing with his quarterback. Like how I know Dave's not young, but how Dave's doing with Bryce. They're both growing together.
Exactly.
So, yeah, but I obviously besides the Falcons job, the only one I probably wouldn't take is the Browns right now.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind the Raiders. It's gonna take a lot, but if they tell me I'm gonna get like some leeway because it's gonna take a little bit to fix that team, I'll take that job.
But that's all up to ownership too.
Yeah. But I know some coaches that actually like ask that job, like, hey, you know it's gonna take a little bit to rebuild this team. Do I have how many years do I have basically? Are you gonna give me like
2 years to at least try to get this together?
Yeah. Something my dad said, he always gives coaches I think 3 up until 3.5.
Yeah.
And that's perfect. Because this will be Dan Quinn's 3rd year coming up, and he said we'll see what happens there. But let's get into our wild card reactions.
Some really good games.
All of them.
Other than the Chargers and Patriots. But let's start with not ours.
Let's start with the Chargers and Patriots.
Okay, let's start with that.
It was a defensive game.
It was slow.
At first.
It was slow.
Defensive game
for sure. Slow.
Yeah. And then that second half,
Patriots just did their thing.
They started getting a lot more pressure on Herbert early in that game. Well, I was happy because my parlay still cashed because I took Herbert's rushing yards, and I swear the first quarter all he did was run.
He was running for his life, bro. His offensive line,
my life too, behind that offensive line.
All he did.
His offensive line could not. That hospital of offensive line could not block him, bro.
Didn't I have that in my sleepy? And there was a reason because I didn't watch that game. I barely did. I just had it up in the living room, but I did not watch that game.
I think I was playing 2K.
Yeah.
But going like under for that, for the Chargers, like any player on the Chargers,
guaranteed.
I think that would have cashed. Yeah.
But although I didn't watch that game, I just knew.
I
saw the score 16-3. I was like,
"Yep." Also had a big game.
Yeah, he did.
He had a nice
I saw one of the big runs.
He had a nice big run and a big catch in that game. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he had a big 48-yard catch and run. So, but yeah, that game was what I expected, kind of in a way. That was one of those games that could have gone either way. And one thing I will say, I'm surprised the Patriots defensive coordinator guy isn't getting more looks because their current defensive coordinator actually has cancer, so he's recovering. So their linebackers coach is calling the defensive plays. So I'm like, why ain't he getting looks the way their defense is playing? You would think teams would at least interview him.
Something. Well, probably give him a year.
Nah, but he might get some interviews though when their season's over. Let's just get into the Steelers game next, 30-6.
That was
the first
half
was
terrible.
A dookie show.
Yeah,
that was just
by
terrible.
The Texans offense, specifically CJ Stroud. Bro can hold the ball to save his life.
No,
he'd get touched. The ball just came out.
Yeah,
it was terrible.
Yeah, I got something.
I think that's another.
Game, I'm gonna save it for my red flag because it's literally my red flag if it happens again.
Yeah.
So I think it's another game where
I think we have the same
O-line kind of
probably.
Most likely.
In a way.
But yeah, also Nico Collins got a concussion in that game. Patriots game, Christian Gonzalez also got a concussion, and now they play each other both. But I think Gonzo should be back.
Right.
I think that's what they said.
But I did watch that game, and it was stagnant for both teams. It seemed like both of them couldn't get nothing to go. Like the Texans would drive, they get past the 50, and then they'd be immediately stopped. The Steelers.
That is low-key like the most times I've seen the Texans run the ball though. I don't.
Oh no, they were running the ball heavy.
But that's good.
Yeah,
they needed to establish a good run game.
Woody Marks had a game that day, so
he had 120 total yards and 20 carries.
Yeah.
Yep.
But that second half, it was the Steelers.
CJ Stroud was terrible.
The second half, Aaron Rodgers ended up.
Oh, it's funny because I was going for Aaron Rodgers' interception, and CJ got it before. I never expected CJ to.
And but Aaron's last pass if Aaron's last pass
was essentially his career,
is a pick six. Hey, at least it's a touchdown.
It's a touchdown to the wrong team.
I mean,
to the wrong
it might not be on your team, but hey. People are saying he might come back, bro, just because of that shitty show that he had. But
I wouldn't want to go out on that.
I doubt it.
I wouldn't want to go out.
Because people are saying I wouldn't.
Isn't that how Brett Favre went out too?
I hope that's
off
not.
A pick.
Bro,
I hope not. Because that's just
so
funny. It was a pick.
Because that means that's how Jordan Love got to end off his career.
Yeah, Jordan Love is. He's also gonna have to.
Yeah. Jordan Love got to go to another team to throw a pick
we're gonna
for his career.
We're gonna predict the years down in the future, bro.
And then whoever the next Packers quarterback is just gonna do the next.
It's just
gonna have to.
Yeah. Terrible, bro.
Yeah, but that game, the Texans took over in the second half, or the Texans defense.
Their defense
took over in the second half.
Yeah,
pressured Aaron a lot.
Which we knew their defense was gonna carry the offense.
They 31 to 10 or something.
Yeah, 36.
Worse.
Yeah. Next, let's talk about.
Only scored one touchdown.
Let's talk about the game that was too early.
Too early. The Jags and the Bills
that we all missed.
Bro, I was sad I missed that game. A little bit of it.
I woke up right at the interception, bro. That shit pissed me off. I was like, bro.
Well, this guy woke up at the end of the game. That's worse.
That's. I'd rather miss the whole entire game and watch the replays and see the last play of the game.
Like, dude, I woke up. Little bro told me the Jags game is on, and I run in the front. I see the interception. I was like, bro,
Panthers legend Shaq Thompson with the interception in that game.
He got an interception. I missed that, and I missed all the first 3 quarters.
Me too. I didn't even know BTJ got a touchdown.
Wow, I didn't even know that either.
I'm just looking at that now. I didn't know BTJ had a touchdown. Yeah, but Josh Allen, I know he got 2 touchdowns off of QB sneaks. From what I've heard, I know Parker Washington had a big game.
Was running to that defense.
I saw that.
I seen that, bro.
What's crazy, they were stopping James Cook from running the ball.
They were.
They could stop Josh Allen from running the ball. And I know they play 2 very different positions, but
Josh Allen is
defense hasn't allowed a rusher over 75 yards this year. I've seen that stat, and they're in the division with Jonathan Taylor. So, and they played James Cook here and didn't allow. I think they only allowed 40 something yards in that game.
Wow.
Yeah, they stopped him pretty good. But that game was also a slow burner. It started turning up at the end once Josh Allen got the ball.
Came down to the end though.
Yeah, that was fun. That was a fun game. I wish Trevor Lawrence didn't throw it. I wish he actually made a drive out of that, but he ended up throwing an interception off a tip ball.
Also, the interaction between Liam Cohen and the reporter. If y'all seen that?
I need to remember.
Where she was basically congratulating him on. She was calling him young man. Congratulations on your season, and you can see his face, how he went from distraught because obviously he was right after the game to actually being happy. So,
because that's nothing to shy from, man. Your first season as a head coach, you get your team all the way to the playoffs.
Yeah,
just to even make it there is unprecedented. So, hats off to Liam Cohen.
Yeah. Coach of the Year candidate. It's voted before the year, so people are going to be like, oh, why isn't it this guy when it's a rookie head coach in the Super Bowl? It's voted before the regular season ends. So.
It's not nobody's fault, really.
Yeah. Now let's get into the 49ers Eagles.
That game was also a slow burner.
It was very slow. And I knew the Eagles were going to lose. I couldn't trust them.
The Eagles literally ran the same 3 plays all the time, bro.
Throw it to AJ Brown, he misses the ball.
Saquon up the middle.
Saquon up the middle. Saquon up the middle.
AJ Brown deep ball.
That's literally what it was.
That's literally
AJ Brown deep ball.
Kevin
for the guy who cries that he doesn't get the ball,
I'm so glad he got fired.
The ball in
He's a terrible
moments,
offensive
and
play
he
caller.
just.
But to be honest, I was so happy AJ Brown dropped that. Because I was like, you be complaining just for you to drop that? I was like, that's what you get.
That's what I'm saying.
And then he went after Sirianni?
Yeah. And Panthers fans are saying trade for him? No.
Yeah, trade for him. Trade for him, please.
Dave would not let that shit slide. Sorry for the curse words, but...
No, Dave would not.
He wouldn't.
Dan Morgan would. Dan Morgan would walk down the field and be like,
Dan Morgan would get in front first.
Dan Morgan back, let's go.
He's suspended for 1 game and take all his pay out of that paycheck.
Bro, no,
for
because
that 1 game.
Yeah, when players get suspended, you can void their contract. I'm surprised when DK got suspended, the Steelers didn't void $40 million in guarantees. I'm voiding that so quick, bro.
You know how much money I can get for other players?
I'm sorry, DK.
Because of DK. It's because it's DK,
care. Bro. $40 million? You shouldn't have got suspended.
That's the only reason. It's DK.
And he basically damn near assaulted a fan.
Yeah.
Yeah, he socked him in the face. Or slapped him. Because he said his full, apparently he said it his full name.
He
didn't. Yeah, DeKalen.
Don't come after me, DK.
And he has a pass with that fan, so. Yeah, that fan's always doing that to DK, they said.
So he just decided to get rage baited that one time.
So maybe it was warranted.
But yeah, back to the Eagles 49ers. Eagles, like Bobby said, Kevin Patullo was one of the worst offensive coordinators ever. And most Eagles fans thought Nick Sirianni wasn't gonna fire him because that was his best friend. Like he literally just promoted his best friend.
I'd fire Anthony if he was a terrible
bro. I would fire
offensive
Anthony.
coordinator.
You would be gone so quick, bro.
What the why me? Why not? Why not?
Because you never get picked on. I usually say DJ, but I wanted to go after you.
Yeah,
today.
and you.
I never get picked
gone,
on. It's
man.
crazy work, bro.
Like I don't care. Like after the game, I'm telling you on the sideline. Pack your bags. You're not in Philly.
Go home.
Oh, like I was watching. I didn't watch the Hard Knocks, but I seen a little clip of Eberflus, of what Schottenheimer said about Eberflus. Football, the football wasn't right.
The football wasn't right.
That's what they said. Yeah, he was like, sometimes football is meant for people, but the football wasn't right for him.
Football,
and then basically telling Eberflus and the guys that Eberflus is fired.
You're trash.
Yeah.
You're fired, buddy. Yeah. That's just some coaches for you, man.
Yeah, the Eagles had too many weapons to be first round exits. That was.
And the 49ers were just playing with them. It was like a cat playing with a dead rat. Like,
yeah. But you would think the Eagles would have got back in the game with with those Purdy interceptions.
Yeah.
Nope.
Nah. Quinyon had 2 of them.
Nope.
Yep.
Still didn't do nothing.
Marcus Robinson had a big game.
He really did. He did have a big game.
He did.
CMC had 2 tutties.
Yep.
And George Kittle tore his
Achilles. Yeah.
Achilles. So
49ers can.
They can never have a year.
Power plant.
With
it's that power plant, bro.
It has to be.
It has to be that.
Like all that electrical tension within
it's in the
area,
muscles, bro. It's in your muscles. It's just ready to.
That has to create some type of defect, bro.
But yeah, with the 49ers offense not even looking that good. Purdy threw for 262, though. But their offense didn't look that good. It was their defense that kept them in that game, really. Robert Saleh is going to be a head coach. I don't care what people are saying. He had a bad first stint. That was with the Jets.
Head coaches are never good with the Jets, particularly.
Even their defense was banged up too, and they still surprisingly had a game.
They've been banged up all year.
Yeah.
That whole 49ers defense has been banged up all year.
That last play, bro. That last play that the Eagles
in triple coverage.
Yeah. Kevin Patullo. Why would you throw him in triple coverage?
I would have traded Jalen Hurts and fired Kevin Patullo right there. Because what are we doing throwing in triple coverage? That's the Ricky Bryce Young thing.
Yeah, this funny thing because Ricky Bryce Young is going to get mentioned again later in this episode.
That's funny.
That is actually very funny.
All right.
Let's get into those games on Saturday, but let's start with the Bears and Packers.
That game was amazing.
That
was a really fun game to watch.
Mm-hmm.
Cinema. Absolute cinema.
Cinema.
Absolute.
Absolute cinema. Cinema? What? Cinema.
Cinema?
It was.
Cinnabon?
It was.
I was saying it too much.
It was such a good game.
Like I thought it was going to be a blowout because the Bears did start off slow.
The Bears started off
and the Packers were just putting belt to bottom. But
Matthew Golden with his first NFL touchdown.
He finally got a touchdown in the playoffs.
Ant's guy, Matthew Golden.
Why is he his guy again?
Because remember he kept taking him in the fake fantasy too early in the year.
Yes, bro. I would hype every. I would have him and who?
Cortland
Marion, bro.
Too.
Cortland Sutton too.
Cortland Sutton.
Those are Ant's guys, by the way, yo.
Mark Andrews.
Well, no, that was a game.
Don't get us started with Mark Andrews, bro. I don't. Oh my god,
bro, we're gonna have to do a season recap of that because golly.
Were we on Discord or did I just text you?
I think we were on Discord.
Because I was like, Blake was over at your house. Blake was at your house.
Yeah, no, I think y'all texted. I think y'all texted.
And I said Bobby. And you knew I texted you. And then he did it again. I said Bobby. I said Bobby again, bro.
Oh, I wanted to rip my hair off that night, bro.
But yeah, this Green Bay Chicago game. Green Bay should have put that away.
They should have.
Because easy. Weren't they up? 21
to 6. 21 to 3.
21 to 3 at half.
Yeah. Matt LaFleur blowing leads. Again, in the playoffs. Some of y'all didn't know he was the coach on the Falcons when they went to the Super Bowl. 28 to 3. But
yeah, he was there. There was a lot of former coaches right now were on that. We're on that team.
Yeah, Shanahan,
LaFleur, Mike McDaniel was on that
team. God, they had so many good coaches on that coaching staff and still didn't win the Super Bowl. Tom Brady. But
yeah, Packers not putting this game away. Like, you take a lead like that and they start playing conservative. Like,
yeah,
it's the playoffs. You don't do that. Run up that score.
Gotta run it up.
It sounds really
especially
familiar.
To a divisional rival who's
like
been mocking you with the cheese graters.
Mm-hmm.
As DJ's putting up the threes, probably for Miles Bridges.
What's the
LaMelo? He has 18.
I could have swore I've seen a game like this. Like it was like a blowout, and then they came back.
He got his. I think he got his scoring. I'm sorry for the interruption, but
I'm sorry. Like, LaMelo had 3 points at half, and now he has 18 all of a sudden. So
the 19-point parlay would have cashed.
And it's the third quarter, but yeah, it was not a good game. I think Christian Watson no, he didn't have a touchdown. Or he did, but he also fumbled the ball.
Yeah.
Caleb threw an interception that game. One of the problems for the Packers this year has been kicking, and it happened again with Brandon McManus. So they should definitely look in a different direction.
It was the wind. That's why they call it the Windy City.
But he's been
maybe it was the wind. Maybe it was just
he has.
Yeah, maybe it was just bad accuracy.
So does this make Caleb Williams the greatest Chicago Bear quarterback of all time?
If he wins this week. If he wins
against the Rams, I guess.
It's without
I guess that just
I wouldn't put it past him.
Shuts off the Bucks.
But yeah.
Well, speaking of the Rams, you want to get into that?
Let's get into that game.
No, Lord.
First, let's just say Ant was spoiling things at first, y'all. He was spoiling things.
See, that is the only thing that I remember.
Well, first, let's just talk about the excitement
hold on.
we all had.
Mind you, my TV was like a play before y'all's
his
TV, so
was about like 10 seconds.
Two plays ahead of us.
Like my bad. So
like things are happening.
Yeah, I seen Bobby mention me in the story, bro.
Yeah, and
yeah.
Me watching a divisional game, and then my friend watching
real. You mentioned that guy.
Yeah, he had texted me.
You mentioned that guy.
I'm like, no, I should have though.
And he did.
Because that's what Ant does, man. He'll go on while we're on Discord. He's like, "Oh, Puka Nacua touchdown!"
While we're live watching a game, bro. Like,
I've seen it though.
Was that
from the future?
Interception? I thought it was the ground.
Yeah, was that actually an interception?
Okay.
Ant. That's when I told him to leave.
Did it hit the ground? That was nowhere near the ground.
It didn't, and it was perfectly angled too. I was watching the replay over and over and over. I'm like, the way it angled, the way it tipped and angled, it was perfect.
Yeah, but yeah, let's look into this game. We received the ball and we went for on fourth down in our territory. And we didn't get it. But me and Bobby were talking. We liked it. That's the type of aggressiveness a young team needs. Rams go down and score. Puka Nacua has like 4 catches on the opening drive already.
Ridiculous.
Boom.
I'm glad I went with the Tuca targets.
Tuca cartages.
I was trying to say Puka and targets at the same time, so I said
yeah. You know, Panthers fans already freaking out. Oh, Rams went down and scored out of the way. It's the Rams. They're gonna do that. Oh.
The more you know.
Yeah, they're gonna do that. And then our next drive, it went bad. As Jalen Coker stopped his route.
We're driving,
and then Jalen Coker stops his route and
hit ball, perfectly angled, intercepted by I forget.
Kobe Durant picked it off.
Kobe Durant.
And
he was getting fried all game.
And I know those real watchers are like, interception, Bryce Young. Yeah.
Score box.
And then the Rams go down and score again. Puka Nacua ran it in.
Puka run.
Well, run, but it was a backwards pass.
Yeah.
And
So now the
that's
lead's
what this
14-0.
this
I
where we
like
told
the
Ant to leave. By the way, y'all, this where we told Ant
Yeah.
to
I
leave
like the
because
I like the design of that play though.
me and Bobby are watching it. Yeah, that was a good play call. Me and Bobby are watching it, and we hear Ant's background say, "Oh," so we know something's gonna happen. But then Ant runs back to the mic to tell us, "Oh my goodness!" And me and Bobby are still waiting for the play. Their Rams are still in the huddle.
I thought we were all on the same page here. My bad.
We were far from it. Me and DJ were at least like a second, maybe two, like between. No, and you were the whole play in front of us.
Yeah. So.
So
But yeah, Ant left in,
My bad.
but you know, this is when Panthers fans really started freaking out. I wasn't. I was just I was like, we can get back in it. We just gotta, do what we've been doing all year. Lock in. What's up?
well, I'd like to elaborate. Some Panthers fans, I communicate with some Panthers fans. This Panthers fan that I did know said, "Why am I even watching this game? I'm gonna just go hop on whatever he was playing at the time." And I was like, "Bro, it's the Rams. I don't know what you expected to happen. It wasn't gonna be the same all over again." I told him that, and
No.
I'm like, "We're fine."
We were
That's
good.
all I had
Yeah.
But
to say.
obviously we learned from our mistake, last time we played against Joe. Well, not really. Y'all
And
still cooked our secondary because
it's also matchup wise, like, but I'll get into that more once we get into that last drive. But we go down our next drive, we score, and it's a 1-score game. It's 14-7. Chuba
Yeah,
ran it in.
yeah.
Boom. And then the Rams go down and get a field goal. So it's 17-7.
They got a field goal.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did.
yeah.
It was 17-7. And then we punt the ball and it's muffed. That's
Or-
when
yeah,
I
it's
didn't freak out.
it hit his head
I
and
didn't
then
freak out, but I was
face
like,
mask.
it bounced
what is
out.
going on? I was like, these are
It
the
bounced
mistakes
out.
that cannot
And
happen.
then, of course, the Falcons fan who's out of the playoffs laughs.
Oh
The
yeah,
funny
because I
thing,
remember. Yeah,
same guy
he said he was good shit for it.
muffed the punt in that Falcons 30-0 game.
Something should have told us.
I'm never forgetting that 30-0 game, by the way. I'm gonna get a shirt. I'm gonna get a 30-0 shirt. Just anytime I go to your house,
they
Bobby,
beat us, they haven't beat us since 2024.
They haven't.
Or
yeah, he muffs the punt, and like I said, I didn't fully freak out, but I'm like, these are the mistakes that can't happen, and it's like, I think it was around the 3.5-minute mark at that point.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, okay, we really can't give the Rams the ball back. That's why I was like I was mad and a little freaking out because I was like, Rams getting the ball back with 3 minutes left, and they get the ball coming out of half. I was like, they can put this game away, really, realistically.
They really can.
Because it's 17-7. They score, it's 24. They score again, it's 31.
Game over.
Boom. And then the Rams end up driving, and they go for it on like 4th and 3, and they didn't get it. So then
Matthew Stafford had nothing but green grass.
He just decided to pass. He low-key could have ran. It was 2 yards.
Yeah, no.
It
I
was
don't
2
understand
yards
why he didn't die for it. Probably because he was scared of him getting hurt or something.
Well, if you think about it, like Roseboom was kind of coming up to get him, so I think it rushed him to think, oh, now I got to pass because the linebacker's coming. He left his area, so I could dot this one right here. But the ball was low too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was too low.
And then we drive. We start driving. And that drive ends with a nice crowd pop with the Bryce Young touchdown run.
Oh no, it was the amount of flags that our defense drew up, bro. It was
I seen your note, bro.
It was Lake. It was Lake and like a few other people that it was just our secondary.
That's the only way.
Yeah, it was just our secondary, bro. It was just our secondary, bro. Like, come on now.
Coker literally got what he wanted.
That's literally the only way y'all could have stopped Coker.
Yeah,
and he ate that hit too. He literally got up and just started yelling.
How tall is Coker?
Coker's like
6'4".
Yeah, he's as tall as Keenan.
Yeah, no, our secondary is short, bro. Y'all's wide receivers is too big, bro. Too big. I just realized that this game.
It's 17-14 right there with like 45 seconds before half, and I'm like, yeah, it's a 3-point game. The commentators, Greg Olson's over here saying it. How is this a 3-point game?
What's it called? Landman sold, bro. Landman got his shit broken on the field. We should have dropped Landman. I'm sorry, but Bryce Young breaking this shit, bro. That was crazy.
And I hate when Bryce
He did the
does
little
that. Because it looks like Bryce is going to fall.
Yeah, I thought he was going to fall too, but then no. He jukes the hell out of Landman.
Why are you still doing
Landman's on the floor.
Just dives.
Draymond
and I thought Bryce
grabs
was short
Cat's ankle so he doesn't go by him.
At ankles?
Ankles.
Cat was getting by Draymond and Draymond fell and he grabbed Cat's ankle, made him fall.
What
a scuffle.
What is Draymond on,
like,
bro?
Why?
I see that
reason?
notification. I'm like, bro. So yeah, coming out of half, well, we forced the punt from the Rams. It was,
it
felt good, forcing a punt. You know, it was our first one in the game. No, it wasn't our first one in the game. Was it?
It was our
second. Might have been.
It was.
The first one was the muffed.
Yeah.
Oh,
that muff punt. Yeah, and we go down and we get a field goal. Obviously, that's one of those drives that that you would want to go take that lead, but take your points, like Bobby says. But it was only 4th and 3, so I wouldn't have minded if Dave got a little aggressive there. Like me and Bobby said with the early one that gave the Rams nice field position for the touchdown, that's the type of aggressiveness you need in the playoffs. You can't just go with your, it's 4th and 3, we got to punt it away now. I knew the offense was going to stay out there too. It was like 4th. Yeah. I just knew.
It was 4th and 3. You're at the 45 in your own territory. Like, why not go for it?
Yeah. And then after that drive, the Rams just go down and do the same thing. They just go get a field goal. So our defense is starting to lock in.
20.
It's 20-17. Yeah.
Yeah, y'all's defense was crazy.
Yeah, our defense started locking in, and which is a reason why I don't mind Edgero, who we'll get more into during the full season recap video. I don't like. I could tolerate him, but he needs to go.
Stafford also had
we ended up punting it away.
Too.
It's 20-17. It's okay, a punt there. Because even if they get a field goal, it's 23-17, 27-17 at the most. Mike Jack picks off Stafford, just completely read that route first. I said it the whole time. I said
he just cut. Man. He cut out the route. He cut out.
He knew that route was coming. And Stafford
all he did was jump up.
Stafford stared down Devontae there.
No, bro. No. Why? Like,
I just like to say at the start of the half, Matt Stafford threw at Devontae 3 times in
multiple times. Yes, multiple times, and all of it was terrible. It was just terrible. It was either over.
If you have that on Devontae Adams targets, you're a lucky person.
That's what forced the early punt. Yeah, because it was Devontae.
Because it was Devontae for just like that.
They started back on like the 20, I believe, because there was a penalty.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure there was a penalty.
Yeah.
The taunting from one of their guys, or like where he stood over our guy, or headbutted. I think it was the headbutt.
Something. It was something.
It was something from, I think it was like Landman or something.
Yeah.
But then, someone came and hit someone.
I was saying it the whole time because literally you see Stafford drop back and he's staring right at Devontae. He didn't look at anyone else.
It, bro. Like, we have our tight ends. We have Puka was low-key getting clamped too. I'm sorry, but
he got clamped after that first half.
Puka was getting clamped. It's real that Puka can't play against man coverage.
No,
he can't.
And you think
our, we got corners that can man up. You would think our defensive coordinator would be like, yeah, let's run some man. Nah, let's run 15 yards back. We're 15 yards back, corners. We got this.
Don't break. But we'll talk about that at the end.
No, this is probably him in the headset. Zone coverage. Bend, but don't break.
15 yards back.
That's what he said.
Don't break. All those words just to play.
Bro, no, I swear, coaches be saying so many words just for up the middle, bro.
so many little code words, bro.
Just for up the middle.
I get it. Like, you're trying to like scheme it up to make it look like it's a long play. It's just a run.
Yeah. I didn't expect the interception there, but I knew it would have been at least incomplete because he was literally staring down Devontae. I said it on me and Bobby watching.
I seen the interception coming.
Right at him.
I seen the interception coming. I knew it was just too much to Adams.
Jackson once again.
Yeah, what I was telling him, I told Bobby this. With my mom, she doesn't watch much football, but when she does, if she notices a player, she'll like learn their name and stuff. And if she learns a player, that means they must be very good, and they're showing out. And she learned Mike Jack after that game. Like, she called me and she was like, "Who is this Mike Jack guy?" I was like,
"Bro, he was playing. He should have been the Pro Bowler."
He
To
should have
be honest,
yeah.
because he had like 4 picks in the last like couple games.
That our next drive
combined.
It was a Coker drive. It was a
Nothing
Coker
but.
drive.
I
I was telling Bobby this. Dave Canales is learning, and because I went back and rewatched it on that big Coker play where he came across the middle, we actually finally used Jimmy Horn to take the safety away as a speed threat. Like, we actually use him
instead of using.
You mean Kadoosh? That's what they're calling him.
What does that mean?
I think Cam Newton called him it, and now he's just Kadoosh to Panthers.
Kadoosh.
Oh Lord.
But yeah, Dave is actually learning, and I'm glad because he's a young head coach. So just seeing a play like that, and also the RPOs, we called a couple RPOs in that game.
Yeah,
those ones to Tedero and McMillan.
I seen it.
Just wait for next year when that connection grows and even the play calling.
T-Mac about to have a 1,500-yard season.
And people are talking about how he didn't. If you think about it, about almost 300 yards and probably like 4 touchdowns are on him because he keeps trying to one-hand things.
Yeah. I feel like if he didn't drop some of the passes, bro,
at least like 1,500 this year, and it would have been like one of the best rookie.
In like 10. Like, just put up 2 hands, bro. But
he had what? He had 7 this season. He would have had one in Jacksonville. He would have had one against the Cardinals.
There's a couple games where he would have had potentially 3 touchdowns if he just
Teddero's your rookie of the year.
And yeah, he will be. Because like I posted on my story, is rookie of the year.
Not rookie
of half the year.
It's literally not half. It's not rookie of half the year. So Shuck shouldn't even be a finalist.
He's gonna be. Shouldn't be considered.
He shouldn't be, but like Jackson Dart should be a finalist.
Like, yes,
he played most of the year. Yeah.
Jackson Dart just missed games with concussion, and he missed the first 2 because they wanted to start rust.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Boot him off the field.
And then Chuba scored again on that drive, so we take the lead. It's 24-20. The bank is going crazy.
I'll admit it, bro. We cannot stop the run. Like there are certain times where we're good at stopping the run, but then there's other times where
that's the one thing y'all just really did. Y'all couldn't stop the pass. Y'all were well. Rico's just slow now. Like, I don't know what happened to him.
He was definitely battling some injuries, bro.
Yeah. But yeah, basically the Rams' next drive, they just drive down the field. I knew one of those drives was coming. I was like, they're not gonna let this go on for much longer. They're about to drive down the field, and they drove right down the field.
Yep.
No stoppage. Is that the drive that had the?
Kyron scored the. It was like a Texas.
But is that the drive with the Mike Jack hit on Devontae? I'm pretty sure that was that drive, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
Maybe, possibly.
But there was a play where
Mike
Jack slightly got the helmet.
Or it was Nick Scott.
Oh, no.
Nick Scott.
No, it was...
Nick Scott. He was guarded by Mike Jack, but Nick Scott is the one that actually hit.
Stafford threw the ball down to Adams, and Adams got like a little dink in the head.
Bye. He got absolutely.
I seen some Rams fans saying they didn't like the call. They're like, it's football. At some point, you just gotta let.
To me, it looked like a perfect hit.
Yeah,
that was a good hit though. That was a good hit.
You're gonna see a minor helmet to helmet, but you can see that on probably every tackle.
But then Adams really had to sell it, bro. I seen him open up his mouth. There's little blood coming out of his mouth.
He got playoff. I know
it's
contact. If Devontae didn't get the flag, I don't think he really would have cared.
Yeah,
because
it's football.
Play, bro. You're playing football. You can't complain about getting hit too hard in football.
At that point, just play 2-hand touch if you that soft.
And then at that point, when the Rams scored, I'm looking at real here. It says it was 8:52.
Texas route from Kyron.
Yeah, it was the Texas route, and I think didn't we punt again, or did we? Because I don't think we drove down. Did we take away 6 minutes?
Yeah,
I think. Because I'm pretty sure
we stopped.
It took 6 minutes.
I thought we scored pretty quick. Let me see this.
I'm
open all plays right here after the Kyron. Yeah, no, we did. No, we punted. And we forced the Rams to punt. Oh, that's when we blocked the punt, Isaiah Simmons.
Yes, Isaiah
That's
Simmons,
what happened.
who deserves to be on the team again. I asked DJ,
will.
he didn't give me a response though.
He will be. He will be on the team, but at the end of the year, once we, after the Super Bowl, we'll do our, we'll look at our team's free agents first before we do our free agents we want our team to get. We'll do, guys we want to bring back.
Some of the stuff we did last year.
Guys you're okay with letting go, like those type of guys.
But I already know one.
But yeah, that's when we blocked the punt. And the only thing I didn't like, I just knew we scored too quick. But you just can't play to not lose. You got to play to win at that point. And you would think our defensive coordinator would be like, yeah, let's man up. It could be potentially be one drive. That's one drive. No. That was zone coverage.
It was about some of the worst defensive play calling that I've seen in my whole entire life.
Like, why are our corners back here? Like,
you're laughing at, but if you were a Panthers fan, you'd be raging as well.
If your team did this, you would be raging.
Yeah, if the Rams even did that and we had the ball to go, which we did at the end, but
yeah, we did.
Like other Rams fans said that it just all came down to experience. Like apparently, I guess we've been there. And I feel like if y'all
that last drive was not experience because our defensive coordinator calls zone coverage. We can't change that. You have to run what the coach is called. That's on the coach who's won a Super Bowl.
He's won a Super Bowl
with y'all.
Yes. With y'all, he was with y'all coaching staff. So he did McVay a favor. It's all an inside scheme.
Okay.
That's why, because McVay's gonna hire him when they lose Chris Shula.
They come
scouting up for the Rams.
I get you, Edgero. I can't wait to see the Rams running zone coverage for the last drive of every game.
Y'all lucky y'all don't get to see us this next year.
Are we though? Yeah. Or are y'all lucky that y'all don't get to see us?
No, y'all are lucky
next year.
No, y'all lucky because
y'all got an aging quarterback who's about to be 39.
He still has a few more years, bro. I see it.
With 2 more years.
He might only have 1 more year, bro.
Yeah, to be honest.
It all depends. The
way the way he gets hit is what.
Yeah.
But the Rams scored.
Yeah. The Rams scored. Kobe Parkinson, very nice catch. Trevon should have done a better job trying to at least push him out of bounds. He just kind of,
or at least try to jar the ball.
He just kind of
because his hand was there.
Yeah, but then we get the ball. We have 38 seconds. We have our timeout.
Enough time to do something.
Wait, was this the game or was it last game?
Timeouts, right?
Yeah, we had all of our timeouts. And we just couldn't get nothing. Jimmy Horn dropped the last one. Panthers fans hating on him. It was heartbreak. But even if Jimmy caught that, he would have had to get down instantly because we would have had 7 seconds left. And we still needed like 10 yards to get in field goal range.
Mm-hmm.
So.
And we lost by 3, so.
We knew it
wasn't the game also where
we said the game was going to be a 3-point game.
Stafford got hurt. Yeah.
Was it this game? No, where where he threw the pick, but then Puka punched it back out.
Oh yeah, what was it? That Nick Scott got.
Nick Scott. And
that was a crazy play.
That's just a great play by Puka.
Yeah, like Puka had to play corner at that point.
He had
That's literally just a great play by Puka. But yeah, we didn't get it.
Wait, no. If y'all got that interception, that would have changed the whole entire momentum.
That would have
momentum.
Yes,
momentum.
It would have sealed it, but it would have stole momentum.
It would have been a very because that was at the. Oh, and then Puka that
quarter.
What would have been a touchdown right before half.
Oh that too.
That one was
McVay was too. Like Puka was so pissed, bro. He literally said he wasn't gonna drop a ball anymore, but he drops the ball. It's okay.
Yeah, I'm looking at it, bro. In a 12-second span, Matthew Stafford threw 3 incompletions, all targeted to Devontae Adams.
Bobby, did you do we tell Ant what apparently Puka said in the locker room?
Yes.
What do you say?
Apparently, Puka said Mike Jack who? Basically calling Mike Jack a nobody in the locker room.
Yeah, I know. I know.
You
How
know?
y'all feel about that? How y'all feel about that?
Can I say a curse word?
Yes. This one's allowed.
Fuck Puka. Fuck Puka is crazy.
Nah, the whole team, bruh. The whole team,
yeah.
man.
Fuck the whole
It's gotta
team
be
is
a whole
crazy.
team.
I hate the Rams.
Yeah,
because I am a Rams hater.
No,
today.
And it's another reason why I don't like our defense coordinator. He made the Rams so big chested after this game. They were talking so much like they blew us out, but they didn't.
They
Like
barely.
the way
escaped.
Puka was talking, he was talking like they beat us 30-3.
Nah. And yes, he did have a big game.
No, I noticed.
Jack, when Mike Jack allowed one catch for 3 yards in this game.
I mean, well,
like, at least say it for someone else. At least J.C. Horn, who you could
J.C. Horn.
Me as a Rams fan, I'd like to say that
like come on, bro.
Everything's getting to Puka's head, bro. Puka's having that big headed mentality now. Ever since he started popping off,
and that's
which I don't like. He's not as humble as he used to be, bro. He came into the league this quiet guy. He's humble, but now he's like out off the field. He's just too bad.
He's an interesting guy. Like I do like his personality, but he's just an interesting guy.
I wouldn't be surprised if he steals, an SUV of another Laker like his sibling. Who knows?
Samson is a criminal.
Samson. So you want Puka to be a
could
criminal?
also be a criminal. Who knows?
Puka could be, but
well, I'm gonna report him to the cops so he can get cut.
Damn.
Okay. Damn. That's crazy.
Whose van do you think he'd steal?
He can steal mine, bro.
He's gonna find a way. He's gonna find a way to get into LeBron's house, bro.
I mean, they're probably good friends too.
They probably are.
Same city.
But yeah. So I don't like anyone in the NFC West no more. Only Christian McCaffrey.
Seahawks.
Now, I'll cheer for the 49ers for CMC.
Yeah. Former Panther. I like Christian.
Yeah.
What about Eddie P though?
I like Eddie P. He wasn't making kicks for us, but I like seeing former Panthers excel. Like I'm loving DJ Moore's resurgence right now.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful. I hate the Rams.
All I would say is that was a good game by Bryce though. He was out there slinging the rock with Stafford. So
Bryce Young is the future, and I see no reason why not to say that.
Yeah. So now, before we get into our divisional round, I know Bobby's seen it, and if you didn't see it, Sam Darnold is now questionable for Saturday's game.
Oh yeah, no, I seen that on the TikTok. What did he do?
Oblique. And Quint Kubiak said Drew Lock took first team reps today.
So they're preparing.
They're preparing for if they have to game without
life or death.
Life or death.
It is life or death.
Basically, it is. To be
win or go home.
Win or go home. Well, they'll stay at home because they'll lose. But I'm not saying they're going to lose. But if they do lose, actually,
Robin's not shitting. Oh, but yes. But Drew Lock, it's crazy.
But to be honest, Drew Lock is a capable quarterback. I'm not saying he's the most terrible.
Drew Lock just has to go in there and be serviceable, really.
Yeah, he just has to be a game manager.
He doesn't have to be that game changer. They have their game changers on offense.
Right.
Yes.
I even said it. I wrote it down in my notes too. So.
Yeah.
Oh, where's your oblique though? By the way.
Now. Do you just want to segue into that?
Well, answer where's your oblique?
Yeah, I don't know where your oblique is.
It's like right here. It's like
you know how like sometimes when you're like cramping. That's
that
probably
cramp
where you're
right there, like in the hip.
That's where your oblique is.
That's like right
cramp,
here,
bro. I hate that one. Like it's so bad.
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
That oblique.
We're gonna get into our division.
Wait, so that actually changes
game picks. Yeah.
What I'm gonna say about. Yeah, because I didn't know that he was actually injured. I thought that was just a troll.
I said in the intro, we're gonna say it again. For each game, we're gonna give an X factor. For each team, basically give a reason why, and we give a person or a coach or something that needs to pop off for that team to win. Red flags that could potentially hurt the team. Those typically correlate with the X factor, but we're just putting them separate. And then we're gonna give a score prediction. So I think I put it in the order that the games are. I think that's how I have mine. Yeah, so I have Bills Broncos first because that's the
I think
first
I also
game.
have Bills
That's
Broncos as well.
2:30 p.m. on Saturday on CBS.
Let me see. Yes, I have Bills Broncos first.
Anthony Cord.
Huh?
Wire. Cord.
Where?
Cord, wire. Get it out.
Oh,
Bro said wire. Like,
sorry, I
is there
didn't see
not
that.
one wire next to you?
I'm sorry.
Where?
I didn't see it. Where? My bad. My bad.
And this guy wears glasses. Yeah, Ant, go ahead. So, how should we do this? Should we do this like all of us do our X factors, or Ant does this whole thing? How do you think we should do this?
I mean, we can do it like
all
we
of
did
us do our
last
X
time. We'll
factor.
just
I think we'll do X factor.
yeah,
first,
X factor first.
and then yeah. All right, go ahead, Ant. Start off with yours.
Yeah, Bills X factor. I would say it would be Josh Allen. I think it's gonna be a pass heavy game. You know, since the Broncos, I did look up the Broncos. They're like highly ranked in the run stopping defense, but also in putting pressure on QBs. So I think Josh Allen would. Do you need something? No. Josh Allen will be a big X factor in their pass game. Also, like using his feet for mobility. Yeah.
Okay. And for the Broncos?
Also, for the Broncos. My bad.
Oh, hold on. The Broncos don't really say it.
Oh no. Why are they not on right next to each other, bro?
They didn't have enough space.
How'd you run out of space?
You know I have big handwriting. Anyways, the X factor, the Broncos X factor would be their defense. I think their defense keeps them in the game. To be honest, putting pressure on Josh Allen and trying to stop James Cook. That also coincides with my red flag for them, but yeah.
Okay, for me, my Broncos X factor is Dalton Kincaid. I put him because the Bills are running low on pass catchers. Gabe Davis towards ACL. Tyrell Shavers towards ACL. Josh Palmer, ankle sprain. That's 3 contributors.
Losing receivers.
And Tyrell Shavers played the second half after tearing his ACL in the first half. So,
ouch.
Yeah, and the tight ends can find the zones and just the holes in the Broncos defense because Josh Allen's going to have to get off the ball quick. So it's going to have to be like the Bills tight ends really that go off. But I just put Dalton Kincaid because him and Josh Allen had this connection earlier in the year. And then I think Dalton Kincaid had an oblique injury that kept him out a few weeks. So
these dang obliques, man.
So yeah, I have Dalton Kincaid due to it's going to have to be through quick passes. For the Broncos, I have RJ Harvey. Part of the reason, like what was happening last week with Travis Etienne. And the Bills just struggle stopping the run. And RJ Harvey is one of those that can also catch out the backfield. So he's just going to be big for, Bo Nix is getting blitzed, dump the ball off real quick to RJ. RJ picks up like 8 yards. So I have RJ Harvey as the Broncos X factor.
Yeah, for me, for Buffalo, of course, I said Josh Allen. I feel like last game proved yet again he's still one of the best quarterbacks in this league. But the way that game was kind of flowing was a bit slow for him to ever the offense as an entirety was slow, especially since they couldn't run the ball. But Josh Allen did his thing, and I feel like he's gonna have to do it again. I did look up that the Broncos allowed 10 40 plus big plays against the pass. So if he's ever gonna want to just throw a deep shot, Josh Allen can't do that. So I'd say probably attack that. And for the Broncos, to be honest, in my notes I didn't put anybody specifically, but I do have Bo Nix in here. Obviously, this is his second.
Oh, continue. Sorry.
Whatever. Y'all knew I was gonna say Bo Nix, I guess, but okay, what are y'all laughing about, bro?
Did you not see me? No, did you not see me?
No,
because I thought you said you didn't write it down, so I held up the X real quick, and Ant seen it, so Ant started laughing, and it made me laugh. Yeah,
I have Bo Nix in my notes,
Okay.
but it's not like he's like
Yeah.
bolded.
He's
But
really
I did say like this is his time to like shine. I did say that, and I'm just gonna segue into like the red flags
Yeah.
just to start that off. For the Bills, I said, well, let me see. Yeah, the run game wasn't as effective, man. So I think it's going to be a little bit harder for them to run the ball. And if Josh Allen isn't playing as good as he did against Jacksonville, then that game it won't look good for them. But I feel like they should pass the ball. But if there's any red flag, it's probably that run game that won't be as effective. And for the Broncos, throughout the whole season, I don't care if it's been the Giants, Raiders, or against a good team like I think they had a close game against the Eagles. They've just had these close games where it's just gotten way too close. And I feel like that in and of itself is a red flag, especially with the team like the Buffalo Bills, who's experienced. They've been in these close games against the Chiefs and other teams. So I'd say don't let this game get any close than what it should be. I know it's going to be a close game, but if you're going to have a big lead, don't give up that lead. So I'd have to say those are my red flags for both teams.
Okay, my red flags for the Bills is literally just it's the same thing. They don't have a consistent wide receiver one. Plus, what I mentioned a little earlier with their health. Even I'm pretty sure they're at least getting Curtis Samuel back this week. But going into this a playoff game with Keon Coleman, Gabe Davis, and Brandon Cooks as your only healthy wide receivers is not something that you want. So I have that. And for the Broncos, it's their linebackers. They can get targeted quite a bit. Whether it's with like in the middle of the field, a wide receiver's catching in the middle of the field, or a tight end. That's just their weak side would be their linebackers. So I put their linebackers there.
So I'm gonna just tag on with Bobby on the Bills defense having just terrible run stopping defense. Yeah, that's why I put them what their biggest red flag is. Their run defense not being able to stop the run. So I do agree with DJ on having RJ Harvey as their X factor because I feel like he will have a game against the Bills defense. The Broncos red flag. I put Bo Nix. I low-key think he chokes against the pressures of the Bills pass rush. So yeah. Huh? Why?
Broncos pass rush?
Just pass rush.
Broncos
Say
pass
it 5
rush.
times. Just pass rush.
Pass
Say
rush.
it 5 times
Pass
fast.
rush. Pass rush. Pass rush. Pass rush.
Pass rush. Right.
Pass rush.
Alright.
Pass rush.
Pass rush. Okay.
And now score predictions.
I'll go first.
Yeah.
Hey, go first.
Oh, I have the Bills winning with a close score of a field goal, 21-24.
Okay. I have the Bills winning with a close score, 27-23.
I also have the Bills winning by a close score of 31-28.
Hey, as long as at least we all got the idea that this game should be close.
I can see the Bills actually taking this game.
I have them taking this. I
have the Bills offense.
I like their experience
dominating
too, as Bobby
the
mentioned.
Broncos defense. I'm sorry.
Obviously,
I do like that experience.
The Broncos coaching staff has experience, and I think I actually put coaching experience on on my list for like a red flag for a team.
Coach experience.
Yeah.
Because coach experience actually matters.
Let me guess.
Yes.
Let me guess. The Texans.
No.
Oh, wait.
It might be on here twice, actually. But now let's get into the 49ers and Seahawks. We're going to send our score predictions to the group chat again.
Okay.
Just so we can have them together. Because if anyone gets them right, it's just a cool thing to have.
Cool flex and predicted, right?
Like, yeah, and go ahead and start us off with your X factors for the 49ers and Seahawks. We might all have the same one for the 49ers.
So, for Seattle, I'm going to say their X factor, again, being their defense, because I don't trust, especially now with Sam Darnold being oblique injured. Yeah. So I think it's their defense that really carries them in this game. Yes. I am betting on Purdy to throw an interception. The Niners, I'll say Purdy, because you said to switch it up, right, from last time. Because then we all put CMC.
It's
okay, cool. Because I said CMC, but then just in case if you told me to switch it up, I would have said Purdy. But yeah, either or. Purdy's just gonna have to rely on his weapons and CMC, Robinson. Is Jennings coming back or no?
Who?
Juan Jennings.
He might.
Well, yeah, that's another weapon adding to their offensive side. Yeah.
All right, for me.
So is my plane? Oh,
my
no.
X factor for the 49ers is CMC. He has to go off. They lost George Kittle. They need CMC to be a runner and a receiver in this game. He might have like 30 touches this game. For
if there's a parlay going for touches, I'm touching.
For the Seahawks, I have Nick Emmanwori. Due to his versatility, basically the reason I have CMC going off, Nick Emmanwori is the person I have them matching him up with out the backfield. Nick Emmanwori, I looked at Ernest Jones as well, yeah. Because he's versatile, I'm like they're gonna need someone because, like I said, CMC might actually have 30 touches. That's like no joke.
Yes,
he might even have 40 for all we know. Like 15 carries and like 20 catches. Bro.
That's when CMC's gonna get hurt.
I'm going for his rushing or receiving yards, bro. I'm sorry,
bro,
but like
they really need CMC this game. So
they're gonna use him in the tight end slot, bro, wide receiver slot, running back, anything.
Yeah. Like I said, I just like Nick Emmanwori's versatility. So.
Well, for me, for the 49ers, I did the same thing as the Broncos. Like, I just started putting players. I know Fred Warner.
He's not coming back this week, Bob.
That's an X.
That's an X, bro. Big
X. That's an X. We're already starting this again, like we did last episode where I always leave. But I put Fred Warner in here. I know he's coming back, but the dude's a superhuman for even coming back.
Oh yeah, that is right.
Like that's absurd. But I basically also did say, huh?
I'm sorry, LaMelo has 30 all of a sudden.
Oh, I thought you were saying that's 30. So the parlay would have hit.
Ball. Oh my god.
Dude, his line was at 20, bro.
I was just sitting here chilling. 20.
And Luka's not going to get his rebounds either,
we're blowing
bro.
Him out. Because we're blowing him out.
Screw this.
Oh, wait, hold on. Let me see if I can put money on the line.
That's why I just need to do straight 3-mans.
Left, bro.
I need to do straight 3-mans with niggas that I know are going to hit.
Like
that's what I'm saying. Straight 3-mans.
I did LaMelo 20 and Luka 42 points assists. And they both hit 10 to 38.
I thought Luka was going to get a lot of rebounds, a lot of assists.
Last time he played, he only had 3 rebounds, so I knew he wasn't going to do that.
Right.
I just
you went for the under, or you just didn't touch it?
I just didn't take it.
Smart play.
Yeah, no, I just looked back and then it says 30 for LaMelo, bro. My item sold
for that line was
20.
Not
that
crazy,
20 was
bro.
a given. You did say LaMelo goes off against LA team, so
there's no way someone just bought one of my books, bro.
I'm selling
my old textbooks too. And someone just bought one of them.
Wow.
This guy's selling anything out of his door.
This guy.
Why would I keep my old textbooks from my freshman year? I just sold a book for $30. I know I bought it for $70.
That one's going straight to underdog.
But getting something back for it, so I'll ship that later.
Crazy, bro. Damn.
While Bobby talks, I'm gonna find this book because
well, for me, I basically did say,
which book is it?
Fred Warner. I said he's a superhuman, and they were letting Dallas Goedert have anything when they played against the Eagles last week. So him coming back should fill that hole, fill that void. I know like some players start off slow, but I feel like Fred Warner's too much of a superstar linebacker to even let that happen. So I'd say Fred Warner, but as well as CMC. He's going to have to basically do anything. But I will also start on my red flags so there won't be any dead air. One of my red flags that I'm gonna say is they did start off slow against Philadelphia, so I feel like they would have to start a little bit more faster with the Seahawks defense, especially since that defense is really good. So I said they're gonna have to play fast and efficient, and don't like you could keep the game a little bit scrappy, but you don't want to get it scrappy to the point where it's like you can't create any offense and you kind of have to settle on your defense like they did last time against Philadelphia. So I'd have to say that's one red flag. I forgot to even mention my X factor for Seattle, but um, the running backs, Kenneth Walker and bitch.
Bitch, who the hell is a bitch?
Who do
Take
you
a
think?
gander.
Why'd you just
who's
run
the backup running back for the Seattle Seahawks?
Charbonnet?
Charbonnet. Those are my two X factors. As much as
what does Charbonnet do?
Zach Charbonnet. Those are my two X factors.
Did
or
you
my
really
X factors
what
for
did
this game.
Zach Charbonnet do?
Well, yeah,
yes,
what did he do? What did he do?
You know what he's done, Ant.
The things he's done to me.
Be glad you haven't owned Kenneth Walker in fantasy. That's all I'm gonna say. Kenneth Walker gets you down to the goal line, and then Zach Charbonnet subs in for a touchdown and celebrates
the only
like
Seahawk.
So good.
The only Seahawk I would ever go after is JSN. I'm not going after their running back duo.
You can't have him because I have him. But yeah, as much as I hate Zach Charbonnet, he's the X factor. But I also put it in my red flags. You said Sam Darnold is out. If he is good to go on Saturday, you have to protect him at all cost. Like you can't let him get hit once. That oblique will explode if he gets hit.
Yeah, you're gonna just see
and I said in my notes, like I said earlier, Drew Lock is not a terrible quarterback. All he has to do is just play game manager, and they'll be fine. But if they try to make Drew Lock be something that he's not, this game end up might being ugly. But he's a capable quarterback. K-Walk and bitch Charbonnet should be able to do their thing as the greatest running back duo of all time in Seattle. So they'll be fine.
Yeah. All right. My red flags for the 49ers is just overall team health on a short week.
Yeah.
They're on another short week, and that's one of the things that keep killing them because they're just hold it up for when he comes out. Just hold it up.
Yeah, whatever.
yeah, whatever.
Whatever.
But yeah, their health is a big factor. But their coaches are so good that they're very good at next man up. That next man up mentality. Mm-hmm. Look at Robert Saleh and who he's coaching. Crazy, so. Like Eric Kendricks is, I'm pretty sure now they're green dot on defense. They're playing Garrett Wallow. They're playing all these guys that probably wouldn't even play on other teams. That would be on a practice squad for other teams.
He'd play on our team.
Eric Kendricks would, but Garrett Wallow, I don't know about Garrett Wallow.
Kendricks is pretty tough. I've seen him.
I wanted him, but he signed with the 49ers. But yeah, and for the Seahawks, I actually have coaching experience there. Because and just experience in general as a team can just be real in the playoffs, especially. We see it in all sports. We see it in NFL a lot where teams get to the big stage, like just say like the Panthers made it this far. I would, I'm gonna pick them to win, but I wouldn't be distraught if they lose because we're a young team. It happens. Mm-hmm. And young teams are gonna make mistakes. But Mike Macdonald's such a good coach. I just have, there's those little things that Shanahan and Robert Saleh have over them that they're gonna be able, like the in-game adjustments that the Seahawks might not have. So I have the Seahawks coaching experience as their red flag. And it's not a big red flag. It's just something to point out as it could be one of the things that, hurts the game at the end. Maybe taking a timeout early in the second half when they're going to need that timeout at the end of the game in the fourth quarter when it comes down to the, running 3 plays and trying to get it down to like 30 seconds before you punt, like one of those type of situations. So it's just things like that. Timeout, clock management, subs. So I'm not saying like Seahawks are going to lose because their coaches are terrible. Any Seahawks fans out there, I'm just saying watch out for it.
Yeah. So
Yeah, hold on. My fitness class instructor is a Seahawks fan. I walked up to him today to check in for attendance.
Ew.
He said, Carolina fan? And I
Get
looked
out
at
of
him.
here. I hate y'all
then,
too.
yes, I'm like, bro. And then he said, I'm a Seahawks fan. I said, oh, okay. And then he asked me, was I from North Carolina? I told him, yeah. He's like, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Was he actually from Seattle, or is he
was.
just a? Okay,
So.
okay. But yeah,
I'm gonna go Seattle.
Okay. Anyways, with the Seahawks' red flag, I would say is their QB, Sam Darnold. I look he think he chokes if he does play against that Niners front line. I know they're banged up, but Bobby's saying having ooh,
Why you keep making that face, Bobby?
forgot his name. Oh, Fred Warner. Having Fred Warner back in that defense.
He's not coming back this game. That was announced.
Really?
Oh,
yeah,
well,
this game.
Then that just
Oh,
blows my
then what?
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God. Oh my.
My bad. Let me
Yeah. Styrofoam.
Oh yeah, styrofoam. Why?
Hey,
Who said styrofoam?
Me, because we all sound like we're in styrofoam cups. Anyways, well, good thing we keep talking about like the air. Bro.
Everybody sounds like that, bro.
Yeah. So.
Well, let's get a pause break so we can reset our Discord.
Pause.
I'm just gonna disconnect my mic.
My bad, y'all.
You. Sorry, y'all. We fixed it. Bobby's the problem.
Anyways, didn't mean to throw Bobby under the
get into your red flag and then score prediction.
Yeah, red flag for Seahawks. I said is whoever's starting at the QB. I feel like their O line has to protect them. Red flag for the
red line.
Red line for the red flag for the 49ers would be their health. Yes, just their health. They have like no real and their quarterback too being inconsistent. So he really has no weapons besides just CMC and Robinson and Jennings. Maybe even like Tongues.
Those sound like weapons to me.
They do.
Just not great, amazing weapons.
Just not like
they're weapons, but it's just like
they're weapons. They're just not big like missile launcher like explosive weapons. But
it's not
they
like
do damage.
A nuclear weapon
explosion. But anyways, wow, this really changes my score. Then I guess, who cares? I'll still have the Seahawks winning against a hospital team. Hey, I have the 49ers scoring 14, and the Seahawks scoring 28.
Wow.
I think Jason cooks that secondary.
Bobby Cat had 20 rebounds today.
Damn.
Oh, Luka. Oh my God. I knew I should have stayed away from that, bro.
Yeah.
Stay away from the dawn.
But yeah, for me, I have the 49ers winning. And I had them winning.
Go 2-0?
I had them winning before the Drew Lock or before Sam Darnold's potential injury. I have it close, 27-26 though.
Wow. That's funny.
Okay.
I have the Seahawks 27-24.
Bro, wow. This game should be close because it's always tough. This will be the third time playing the Niners, so
yeah. So it's
and another potential red flag is that 1 week break for the first round bye really be hurting them sometimes.
It really
be
does.
hurting the teams. Like most people think it's full break, everyone's healthy, but you got to knock off some rust when you get in the game.
Mm-hmm.
And a team like the 49ers will take advantage if you have to knock off some rust.
Right.
So I just remember that.
I just got hiccups.
For the Broncos too. Like, and with Bobby saying don't let the Bills go up. It could just happen with them, with their coming off the bye.
The bye?
I said bye.
All right, I heard bye.
Anyways, next game, Texans Patriots, and get us started.
Yes. The X Factor. For the Patriots, I have Draculus May. Yes. Him being a very young and like mobile quarterback with like an arm, I think he'll be able to scramble out of the pocket with this scary Texans defense. I don't think he'll be stuck in the pocket a lot. So I think it'll be like another like Josh Allen situation where like he'll be scrambling a lot, throwing a lot. So yeah. Oh, and do I go for both or X factors? Do I go for both teams or just one team? I just do one.
You do both.
Okay. Well, yes,
Family?
both. Thank you.
Both.
For the Texans, this is basically like the um Broncos and Bills game. I have the Texans defense being their X factor. I think it carries them over their horrible offense. CJ Stroud and their O line.
Nice. Yeah.
Oh man, why did it mute my mic? Hold on.
They're
I'm
trying to
glad
silence you.
I seen
The
it on
Patriots
OBS
fans are
this time.
silencing you.
As I was saying, I'm gonna repeat this. I said the number one defense in the league as the Texans. They can hold teams to 10. They can hold teams to 13, and they score 16. They scored 20. I don't think they allow like 30 points.
No.
And what I was saying, I seen videos about it. Their defense, they don't disguise it. They just
They go
run
all
it.
in.
They show you what
They
they're
just-
gonna run, and they run it because they're like, you can't stop us.
Mm-hmm.
That's literally what they run, and it's funny, and it's just because you see every other defense in the league disguises blitzes. The Texans, if they show blitz, they're blitzing. If they don't show blitz, they're not
They're
blitzing.
not blitzing.
They put either 4 or 5 linemen down, potential blitzer, and they just run the play. So I just like that about the Texans defense, and
They're being honest.
yeah, and I like how D'Amico Ryans don't even got to call plays for his defense. He's not even the defensive play caller, and he came in being one of the best defensive coordinators from the 49ers.
Mm-hmm.
I think his name is Matt Burke, their current defensive coordinator, who's actually getting a look at the Cardinals for their head coaching spot. And for the Patriots, their defensive line, the Texans' O line isn't good, so get pressure on Stroud, force him into errant throws is why I have the Patriots D line as an X factor.
Yeah, well, for me, it's basically the same thing as DJ. That Texans defense is inevitable, and if they could get pressure on Drake May and force him to make errant throws, as CJ Stroud also does as well, I could honestly see them making it to the AFC Championship and maybe even the Super Bowl. But to be honest, it's gonna have to rely heavy on the defense because the offense,
Especially without
sometimes
Nico this week.
No.
No
and
Nico
they're
No
Collins
Nico
this
this
week.
week is
without Nico Collins this week. So that might be it. But on the other side, the Patriots don't have Christian Gonzalez, so it kind of cancels out, I guess.
Well,
To an
in a way,
extent,
I
yeah.
put if Christian Gonzalez is out. He played Sunday, so he can technically get cleared
he
by
can.
Sunday.
Right.
Yeah.
So
What
you know,
was his
we'll
injury?
Concussion as well.
Both of them
Wow.
got concussions.
He practiced
but
today without a red non-contact jersey. Looks like he will be clearing concussion protocol.
there you go. He's there.
There you
So
go.
I feel like with the Texans is gonna have to rely heavy on that defense and a little sprinkle of that offense. But for the Patriots, I also picked Drake May as well as the two running backs for the Patriots. DJ's boy Ramondre Stevenson and Travion Henderson. Um, you know, for the Texans, they gave a little bit against the Steelers when it came to the run, but after that second half, the Steelers didn't really execute the run well. But I feel like those are two very different running back rooms, and Travion and Ramondre are actually a little bit better than the two running backs in Pittsburgh. I know Jalen Warren's really solid, but uh, I just think the Patriots running backs are better. So I'd have to say those three for me as an X factor, which segues into the red flags. Did I write a red flag for the Texans? Yeah, CJ Stroud is a red flag when he's pressured. Heavy.
Yes.
Heavy red flag. Man, you would have thought Bryce Young was bad at being pressured. Nah, CJ Stroud is worse. CJ Stroud is actually bad when he's pressured. So that's a red, like that offense. I know the offensive line is bad, which is also a red flag. But when it comes to the quarterback, you're at least supposed to try and make a play. He can't. He just can't make a play when he's pressured. So I'd have to say that. And for the Patriots, you a second. Don't start slow. That was literally the headline. I literally put on the headline.
Yo.
Don't start slow like you did against the Steelers. Because I know this Texans offense is not like the best offense, but they could punish you if you don't execute on your plays, unlike the Chargers. So, but to be honest, the Chargers and the Texans are kind of the same team. But
yeah, kind of the same. They're
kind of the same,
terrible.
but their
quarterback's a little
defenses
bit
are
better.
solid. Right.
Yeah.
Defenses are solid, yeah.
But you can't start slow against this Texans defense, so that'd be the red flag.
I will go next because my red flag for the Texans was also CJ Stroud. His footwork in that Steelers game was terrible. Looked worse than Bryce Young's rookie year footwork. Bryce Young's rookie year footwork, if you guys ever seen, it was some of the worst footwork ever, and that's why he couldn't throw. But yeah, CJ Stroud also when he's pressured just doesn't know what he's doing. He's looking like Sam Darnold seeing ghosts out there. Like, and this isn't even me being mad because he didn't cash the parlay with his rush yards. I think he had -5, but
no, that pissed me off too. Yeah,
but like he had so many chances where he had an open spot to run,
he
but
could
he
have
just
scrambled.
chose to pass, like forcing in a pass, and it was incompletion. And guess what? Now it's 4th down when he could have just stepped forward for 3 yards. It's probably him being also scared about getting another concussion, as he missed like 4 weeks, maybe 3 earlier this year with a concussion, where Davis Mills came in. So it could be that. Like I said, I'm not mad that he didn't cash that parlay. I said he needs to run, just like that's why I took it, because I was like, he's gonna have to run when he gets pressured. He did not.
Does he slide or does he go head first whenever he runs?
Slides.
That's the question.
I think he just got just hit big when he got that concussion.
PTSD heavy.
Yeah. And for the Patriots, at first I still have the DBs outside of Christian Gonzalez. Obviously, you see that they locked down the Chargers, but those Chargers weapons, and it's really the same thing with the Texans. They don't have no Nico Collins, but Christian Kirk can give a nice game at the slot. He's not going to be lined up at the outside with Gonzo. Don't say it. I know what you want to say. And see, look at you throwing me off because I know what you wanted to say when I said that name. And for those of you,
yes, I wrote it down in my notes.
You wrote that down in your notes?
I wrote down the name in my notes.
I'm sorry.
But yeah, for the Patriots, also their linebackers, it was the same thing I said in the last game, and the Chargers just couldn't attack the linebackers because Herbert snaps the ball and he's getting hit, or he gets the ball and boom,
boom.
Second half was literally just that.
Poor Herbert, bro.
So yeah, Patriots. I'll have their linebackers and potentially their DBs as well. There. Go ahead, Ant.
Okay. Yes. So the red flags. Yes, for the Patriots, I put their. My phone is dead. Why did my phone die? I just put on the. Sorry. Patriots. I also have their defensive backs. I did look up their defense. They have a really good, solid D line. It's just like their linebacker core and their DBs. I've seen that are a little lackey. So, I do see that as a red flag for them. I do see Christian Kirk. I won't say his name, but Christian Kirk having a game. Along with their tight end in Schultz. Don't know his first name, but Schultz. Shucks. Elton Schultz. Yeah, that guy. Shucks. Oh, shucks. Yeah. Anyways, but on the other side of the ball with the Texans, believe it or not, I also have CJ Stroud. When pressured, when in doubt, don't trust CJ Stroud. When in doubt. Anyways. Watch, he's gonna have a game of his life now. He's gonna have a game of his life now.
I hope he does. I hope he does have a really good game. I don't want to see a bad game from CJ Stroud. I'm just saying for all the people that CJ Stroud is better than Bryce Young.
No, bro. But
He
like,
still
yeah,
make the same mistakes.
he's not really a pocket QB, so he can move if he wanted to. I don't understand why, but I feel like he should move. I also like their running backs. I would have put them as X factor, but against that Texans defense,
Patriots.
Patriots defense.
New Orleans.
They're pretty good at the run. New Orleans, my bad. Patriots defense. They're also pretty good. Well, they're solid on both sides of the ball and stopping the run and pass. So, yep. Their score. I have the score as wow. I have the Texans only scoring 2 touchdowns, 14-30. I have the Patriots winning this one.
That's interesting.
I see it.
I don't.
Against all these quarterbacks, and like, look at what he does to Josh Allen every time he plays him.
Punishes him.
Like, yeah. But I have the Texans winning 23-17.
23-17, huh?
Yeah.
I have the Patriots 24-17. There we go.
All right.
Now for the last game.
All right.
And we'll talk last on all of these last ones because I want him to go a little more in depth since it's his team. Me and Bobby will be the ones that,
We'll go first.
Yeah. I'll go first. Rams, Bears. X factor for the Rams. It's literally Puka. If you literally what we talked about in our game, the first drive was literally Puka. It was like Puka.
Yes, it was just
Kyren. Puka.
And Kyren up the middle. Kyren up the middle. Puka deep shot. Like, that's literally what it is.
Yeah. And what I like about Puka, I wrote this down. I said it's his versatility, being moved around in the slot outside. Even Sean McVay even moves him to the tight end spot. So just being able to move him around is going to be big. And they make sure he hunts for those good matchups. Like, if Tremaine Edmonds is on Puka, the ball is going to Puka. Yeah. Just know that. And I think everyone should know that. And like I said, yeah, it's just that versatility. And it's what every good coach does with their star wide receiver. The Bengals do it with Jamar. The Vikings do it with Justin, who only scored 2 touchdowns this year.
Sad.
I know you seen.
Damn, wow, that's sad.
It made me laugh because he was like, I only scored 2 touchdowns this year.
He still got paid the same amount of money.
Hey, but yeah. So yeah, they're gonna move Puka around. And they did it in every game this year, and they're going to continue to do it. Puka is my X factor for the Rams. For the Bears, I have Colston Loveland, who I see as a big wide receiver, and it's also because of his versatility and them going to be able to move him around. Because if Colston Loveland gets matched up with like Forbes or Kobe Durant,
no,
sorry,
no,
it's over.
Dude, our secondary, I just realized, since y'all have like Coker and Ted are both humongous dudes. Yeah.
Even
our secondary is
huge,
small.
Bro. What?
No,
well, yes,
but yeah, even Leggett is huge. Leggett is still.
Yeah, Leggett's tall.
Leggett is 6'3" as
our secondary is short.
Receiver, man.
So of course, y'all would just be able to.
Not good.
Give him one more year. He gets one more year of grace from me.
He gets one more year.
Not of grace. It's gonna be a lot of complaining.
Of grace.
No, he doesn't get no grace this year. But yeah, I have Colston Loveland because he can be that big wide receiver and again hunt for those matchups. Ben Johnson has one of the smartest minds, probably a top 5 smartest offensive mind in football. And he's gonna know. Like, obviously you got your DJ Moores, but Colston Loveland is a tight end, so you can put him on a linebacker and he would probably still win that matchup. But then if you get him on like Forbes, I said, or Quinn and Lake on him,
over.
It's gonna get scary.
Yes. Yeah, for my X factor for the Rams, I have to say it's the experience of Matthew Stafford and Sean McVay. They've been in this spot before. Tough games. You got to go on the road and got to go grind one out against a really good young team. As somebody's opening my door. Good night, Mama. Good night, Mama.
Good night.
Oh, she's being mad, bro. She's being mad creepy. Is Blake there? No.
Is Blake there?
Oh, okay.
What about DJ and Ant? Like,
yeah, what about DJ and Ant though? Oh, y'all don't see it on TikTok. Y'all gotta start singing on TikTok.
yes. We can start singing right now.
Okay.
No. I'm good.
Anyways, before I was rudely Bob-terrupted,
Bob
I tried to play it off. I couldn't.
Oh
Couldn't play it
my.
off. I couldn't. I had to laugh. The experience, and Puka, all the weapons, Puka, Devontae, get Devontae his touchdown, please. I already know, bro was complaining about not getting that tutty, but you got targeted 3 times in a row in the second half of a game, still couldn't catch a ball.
I mean, but it's
and
Stafford's
then
fault. He couldn't look.
and then for the Bears, Caleb Williams is a dog, and the whole team is a bunch of dogs, and they just need to keep it up. I think again, another team with 2 really good running backs should be able to have decent games against that run defense, because the Rams showed a little bit of weakness when it came to the run. Not a ton, but they showed that they give a little bit, which now segueing into the red flags, I also put that it also showed a little bit of weakness to your guys' corners. As Ant's been saying for like the whole season, the corners have been lacking. And Akello Witherspoon just got hurt in that Panthers game. So an injury to one of their better corners is probably going to be something that Caleb Williams will exploit. And for the Rams, their weakness is letting that game being close. Even though you're an experienced team, you should know how to play against tough teams. Obviously, against us, the second time in how many weeks, it was tough. So it'll be tougher, but you just kind of got to grind it out. And with the weather playing a factor, I know it's cold in Chicago and it's usually windy. That's why they call it the Windy City. That'll play a factor as well. So, yeah.
Okay, so to fill this
you did your red flag
negative
too, right?
space. Yeah.
Bobby? Oh, let me mine real quick before Ant
I thought you
fully
did
goes
yours.
into no. My red flags for the Bears, it's the same as last week. Caleb sometimes just does too much, where he tries to extend plays too much, and this Rams D line will get pressure on him, and the Rams secondary can make him pay for making one of those just throwing the ball in the air. Guys are gonna go run at that ball. So that's just one thing that, and Caleb's been doing it his whole life basically since USC. So, and for the Rams, I have their special teams unit. It's just bad. They fired their special teams coordinator earlier in the year. Didn't help. Blocked punt against us, but like their special teams unit just hasn't been good. Whether it's like shanked punts, kick returns, nothing has been good, and it's something that the Bears could actually target. And I can see them because they got some guys that can get some nice returns, like Olamide.
Zancheese?
Yeah, Zancheese. Yeah.
That's crazy.
So yeah, because like I said, against us, block punt. And I just remember when I woke up that one day and just seeing that the Rams fired their special teams coordinator because they were having special teams problems all year. Y'all can have Tracy Smith if you want.
Take him.
Just know you're gonna see
that is
big bald.
You're gonna see a big bald spot
from the sideline, bro. When you're watching it, you're just gonna see a coach with a big bald spot right
clear
here.
as day.
He got to let it go.
Clear as day.
Bro, just save the rest of your hair.
I hope he's bald when we see Panthers blueprint for this year.
I doubt.
I can't wait for Panthers blueprint. We don't need Hard Knocks. We got our own.
Yeah, we do.
But yeah, and go ahead.
So,
basically do your whole list, ending with your score prediction, and then me and Bobby will do ours.
Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna round off this yap about the Rams and the Bears. So for the X factor for us, start off with us. Say it's Puka. Puka's versatility. We use him basically everywhere. We use him for special runs, jet sweeps. We use him at tight end position. It's crazy. He's a good blocker too as well. So yeah, I think Puka probably is gonna have a game because I did see was it Dobbs? Dobbs is a wide receiver, right? can't read lips. I can't read t-shirt pull-ups. Huh?
He's a Panther.
Dobbs?
He's a Panther. Yeah. He's gonna be a Panther.
Oh, he's going to be a Panther. Oh, y'all are confusing me.
But he's a
Anyways,
Packer.
yeah,
Yes.
like, but yes, he's a Packer. But yes, yeah, he went off. So yeah, I did look it up. Wide receiver ones tend to have a game against the Bears defense. So yeah. Let me see. Let's go to the Bears. Their best X factor would be Caleb Williams. I did see an interview with Stafford where I forgot who, but somebody asked him, what is your like biggest worries with the Bears? And Stafford did say Caleb Williams because he is one to like make those big play calls, those crazy throws down the fields. But it could also be a red flag too in a way. I do see him, doing those crazy throws, after being pressured. Probably throwing an interception, but who knows? Now to the red flags. I would say it's defense. Pretty low ranking on their defense. I forgot exactly where the ranking was, but I think it's pretty low. It's like 27th to 30th ranked wise for pass rush and the run stopping. So I think Puka, Kyron, and Corum would probably all have game. Red flag for us is definitely the secondaries. Whoever's going against Loveland is probably going to be bullied because short Loveland's very versatile like Puka. So yeah, I'm finished.
Well, thank you,
The
Anthony.
score. I have us winning by a field goal, 27-30.
Oh my! Stop with the field goal games, y'all.
I love the field goals, bro. I love the field goals. Come on, man.
The field goal games.
I don't want to go too crazy.
Come on, DJ. What's your score
I have
prediction?
the Rams winning 31-27.
No, so 4 points. Okay. Well, I have the Bears winning 33-30.
32-30. Field goal.
And that's another field goal.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
Okay. All right. I like this.
All right, yeah.
Just trying to fill in the air so we don't, have empty
that's
space.
what we have for our divisional round.
Yeah.
Obviously, we got to say this every episode. They're our opinion, so y'all can come at us, but it's not gonna make us change our opinion.
Nope.
I'm not changing my opinion on anything.
For none
Most
of
this is just straight facts, bro. Most of it is straight facts. Y'all just have to deal with it.
It's literally what we're watching. And if it's
not
factual,
and y'all are watching the same game too. So
now we're gonna get into something new where we're gonna even do it once we get into basketball. Now we're gonna give out a Bobcast Parlay one leg.
First ever parlay of the season.
3-man, one leg each from any game. And we're gonna give you our reason. And these lines are we're gonna make sure they're currently up to, because I'm gonna take it as they're talking. I have my line ready. Yeah, and get us started with your pick and why. So I can take it right now. I'm right here.
I have Caleb Williams for his longest completion. Sorry.
Wow.
Against our secondary.
Wow.
I think he goes. I think he goes for Colston Loveland again.
I like that.
Wow.
All right, Bobby.
I like that a lot. Well, for me, I have Khalil Shakir higher on the 7.5 targets against the Broncos. I know that secondary's elite, but if there's no other target, like other weapons for Josh to throw at, you might as well just give Khalil Shakir all the targets he needs. He had 12 last time against the Jags. I don't see a reason why he doesn't get that at least good amount of targets in this game. So if y'all disagree, if y'all don't think so, fine. That's all good. I might be wrong. But that's what I believe in. Other than, yeah.
And my play is Christian McCaffrey, 5.5 receptions. Like I said, he's going to have to touch the ball a lot, especially with them losing George Kittle. If George Kittle was in this game, I would, the line would probably only be at like 4.5 instead of 5.5, but they're really going to have to get the ball to him. it might just be like 3 of them might come in the first quarter just off of just quick screens or something like that, just trying to get him the ball to get him going, because he's literally going to have to be their offense. Obviously, Seahawks are their game plan is going to be to stop CMC, but the 49ers are still going to get him the ball. So I have Christian McCaffrey, 5.5 receptions. It's probably going to be up to 6.5 by the time this video is uploaded, but I'm taking that 5.5. I still like 6.5. I still see him getting 7 catches.
Yes, sure. or more. So
he might have like 10, like I said, bro.
Yeah, 10 catches, a lot of touches.
Yeah, that was our Bobcast Parlay.
Our first ever. Many more to come.
Parlay, bro.
We're gonna track who's
correct, who's not correct.
You know, if we're all 0-1 after this week, we're all 0-1.
Terrible.
We're terrible. I hope we're not all 0-1. But yeah,
we're
not.
Hold on.
Gonna continue
wait. Let me. How long is this? What's his longest completion at?
So
I think he has it.
That's beautiful.
I already put it in, bro. I put $5, no flex, 5 to 26.
Fire.
I already put it in.
Yeah. Hey, Caleb Williams is the only that is the only person I will be cheering for.
And I didn't
on the
flex
Bears.
It. Yeah,
I'm trusting everyone. So, yeah. If y'all like this, we're gonna continue it no matter what. Into basketball season 2.
Oh wow! Yeesh.
Oh, them basketball ones be killing me.
Oh my, them basketball ones. Oh.
No, because you can parlay on someone's points and then they don't touch the court at fourth quarter during the whole entire fourth quarter.
They won't touch
the court benched
at all.
Like yeah, it's crazy. Like they get benched or death taxes and Karl Anthony Towns 2 quick fouls.
Or not throwing in such a coward in with 6 minutes left in the fourth quarter when you're down by 2.
Yeah, no, let's throw him in with 2 minutes left.
Yeah, let's
see
do
we can cook up in 2 minutes. Yeah,
let's do that. Yeah, so basketball is gonna be all harder. We could even do like shot attempts. It don't matter. But
attempts I think is the safest route.
Basketball videos until our football videos are done. And basketball videos aren't gonna be basically like it's not gonna be that many basketball videos. It's gonna be like an all-star video break, basketball video, maybe a playoffs one, and then free agency and draft. Because there's not maybe a trade deadline one, which is in a month. Jonathan Kuminga might get traded tomorrow for all we know.
Trae Young's already been traded, so
yeah.
As DJ's looking over to his left, but we're gonna wrap this episode up. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment down below if you guys agree or disagree with our X Factor players, the red flags, and our score predictions, along with our three-man leg. You could put it anywhere wherever you bet. It doesn't matter. I'm not gonna name the specific betting things, but if you want to put those 3, make sure to go do that. As I guess I'm styrofoam now. So yeah, we'll end this episode. We'll catch you on the next one. Peace.
Yep. Peace.
Golly.